In the time of the forgotten king, the stars came, and death came with them. The ancestors of the forgotten king had raised up mighty cities for the people to dwell within, and chained the stars' light to the will of the people. They built mighty engines to travel the land, tame the seas, and conquer the skies. But when the forgotten king came into his power, he saw his ancestors' works, and felt them inadequate, as testaments to his glory. He saw the stars high above, and sought to chain them to his will. He built a ship to rise from the land, cross the skies, and enter the realm of the stars. The stars were kind, for they knew not what was in his heart, and had permitted him entry through the gate. And he traveled their realm. In his travels he saw many wonders, and visited the worlds and the peoples that dwelt within the realm of the stars. The forgotten king saw the wonders and the worlds and the peoples, and was jealous of their glory. He and his people deserved not merely to travel within the realm of the stars, but to rule their worlds and break their peoples to his will. Upon his return to his own realm, he commanded that a great fleet of ships would travel through the gate into the realm of the stars and destroy the wonders therein, or remake them in his name. The stars, being kind, were caught unawares by his actions, and were beaten back. He conquered many worlds, and took their peoples into this realm, that they might serve him and his people as beasts of burden. The people were caught up in his hunger, and sought more worlds and peoples to take under the dominion of the forgotten king. They raised monuments to the forgotten king and his might, for had he not humbled the stars themselves? The forgotten king built himself a mighty empire among the stars, and he and the people, ever hungry, pushed further into their realm. The stars, their wonders broken and their peoples enslaved, fell further into his hands. For a time, the forgotten king and his people ruled in the realm of the stars. Their ships brought havoc to many worlds, and their people rejoiced in their might and the might of the forgotten king. The stars cried out in their anguish to their father, the universe, and the universe answered and prepared a trap for the forgotten king and his people. The forgotten king came to a world far distant from his own realm, and reveling in his own power, took it for himself. Unbeknownst to him, his people had traveled through another gate, and passed into the realm of death. The world they took was called the honeybee, and it was beloved by death, and the people who dwelled upon it were his children. Death's children had been raised and nurtured in terror and adversity, that they might find peace in his embrace. On their maturity, not fearing him, they traveled within his realm and lived upon his worlds, and strove to find peace within his kingdom. They befriended the beasts he sent to gather them up, and tamed the worlds he created to wear them down in despair. The world the people came upon was amongst the greatest of his worlds, and Death's children lived upon it in peace and plenty, with him smiling upon them. On taking the honeybee, the forgotten king and his people heaped scorn upon Death's children, calling them weak. Death's children responded, asking them to stop lest they come to harm. The forgotten king and his people laughed, calling them foolish, and came to the world of the city of peace, laying it to waste. Death's children told them they must stop, else they draw the attention of death. The forgotten king and his people laughed again, called Death's children cowards, and came to a third world in Death's realm. There, at the world known as the White Land, Death saw them. Upon seeing the people, Death came to his children, not to gather them up, but to speak to them, With a hand upon each child's shoulder, he spoke to their ear and said, I have worked to break your will these many eons, and you have defied me. I was never kind to you. You found kindness within yourselves and defied me. I gave you no hope. You built hope for yourselves and defied me. I have sent beasts against you, and you have made them your companions. You have come to my worlds and driven them into submission with mighty engines and works. You are all beloved by death, and are my greatest creation in your everlasting defiance. These people are not of our realm, nor the realm of the stars. They have taken the stars, for the stars were kind to them. They call you weak, but they have not been tempered by my love on the anvil of my creation. They are many, and you are few, but you are my children. You have asked them to cease, and you have told them they must return to their realm. Take up your forged tools and teach them the lessons that you learned from me. Teach them that kindness is not weakness. Teach them that hope is not foolishness. Teach them, Death's children, exactly who you are. Thereupon, Death's children fell upon the people and drove them to flight. In the orbits of the White Land, they taught the people the meaning of defiance. In the wreck of the City of Peace, they taught the people the meaning of wrath. In the ashes of the honeybee, they taught the people the meaning of atrocity. And when the people fled through the gate, they pursued them into the realm of the stars, and taught the people the meaning of hate. The fleets of Death's children followed the people across the realm of the stars. When they came across the people's monuments to the Forgotten King, they razed them to the ground. When they found the worlds the people had taken, they cast the people out. Death's children freed the people of the stars, gave them the forged tools of Death himself, and the peoples of the stars joined in the pursuit, eager to learn from Death's children. Death's children were thorough. They leveled the fortresses of the people and drove them from their hiding places. The people fell back from the realm of the stars through the gate that had brought them here, and stood once more upon the land they had come from. Death's children held at the gate, gathering their strength and the strength of the peoples of the stars. And the people learned the meaning of fear, for they knew Death's children had his final lesson left to teach them. That was the lesson of vengeance. When Death's children passed through the gate, the last ships of the people were annihilated. Fire rained down from above, carrying Death's children to the surface of the land itself, and the havoc of the people and the Forgotten King had wrought amongst the stars was revisited tenfold upon them. The skies rebelled, the seas rose, and the land itself churned underfoot. The cities of the ancestors were laid waste, and their names forgotten, and the stars' light went out. At dawn on the last day, Death's children came to the palace of the Forgotten King, where he cowered, breached its doors, and brought the realm of death inside. There were none left alive by sunset. When the sun set on the last day of the Forgotten King, Death's children rose from the land and returned through the gate. They left many monuments. Darkness, the sundered moon, sits between the sky and the gate. The mirror glass blinds all who gaze upon it in the day. The lion hills roar and shake even now. When they left, Death's children left something else behind. Words, carved deep and adamant. Know this. We could have destroyed you. We wanted to. When we found out what you had done, and defeated you at Albion, we hated you. When we stood in the ashes of Deseret and New Jerusalem, and the bones of our people, our hate grew. When we chased you across the stars and excised your empire from every world you held, our hate burned. When we freed your slaves and your cattle, our hate blazed. But now we stand here in the ruins of your empire and weep. We weep for the lives taken and the worlds destroyed. We weep for beauty lost and for a past that must be forgotten. We will not end you, for we are not as you think we are. We leave you with a chance and a lesson. You may not build of iron or steel, only of stone and wood. You may not use any engine powered by anything but the wind or the water or by your own strength. No machine may print a word or record a voice or instrument. The gate is closed. You must forget who you were and forge yourselves anew. For 100 generations you will be watched. We are Death's children. Death is not our master. You live because we defy him, always. You learned his lessons. You must now learn ours. Your king learned justice. We teach you mercy. The gate will be opened, and we will come again. We will greet you, not with a fist, but with an open hand. We hope you will grasp it and join us among the stars as the brothers you could be. The first generation tried to rebuild, and death reached down from the sky. The second generation tried to copy down the histories, and death met them also. The third dug through the ashes of the past, and death came once more. The fourth chose to move on. Mercy. The monument stands in front of the city-sized rubble of the palace, where the forgotten king's screams still linger in the air. The first hatching of the 100th generation is imminent, and the monument has changed. The gate is open. Humanity comes. The reforging is almost over. Hope abounds. There are new stars in the sky.